Hey gamers, I'm gonna very quickly show you how to be able to do coveless on a PS4 controller on DualShock 4. Because I know some people, including me, they have problems with doing that um, for some reason, and I think it's just because of the gamepad. I think it's because of like the porting of inputs of certain gamepads, and just like keyboards and shit that does that. So for example, if we use default controls that are PS4, like PS4 input support for the game, it just doesn't work. It's just not going to work ever. Unless you're like super lucky or something, I don't know. But as you can see, I'm doing everything as I should, and it absolutely will never work. And I think it's because of the X input specifically, like the porting of X input on ds4. So I'm gonna show you how to fix it, basically. And bear in mind, it's only PC. I don't know if it's possible on console or something, but I'll show you how it's possible on PC. So let's very quickly quit the game entirely. See ya. And now let's start from the beginning. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to go into settings. Now if you go into settings, you will go into the controller tab over here, and you will go into general controller settings, and as you can see, you will get different supports. So you will choose the PlayStation configuration support because that's what you want basically. And then obviously you're just going to close it. You don't need anything else, you're just going to accept. Now we're going to go into Spiral Reignited Trilogy and into Properties, and then you're going to go into Controller. And as you can see, it theoretically says it's enabled, but that's not entirely true. You will enable the Steam support, and then it will say per game override, which is what you essentially want. So now you can close all of these, and you're going to just play Spyro Reignited Trilogy, which is very sad. You shouldn't be doing that. You naughty, naughty boys and girls, I guess. And once you load into the game, basically you're just going to go into your Shift tab or this window, whatever. And you're going to go over here, you have controller configuration. So you're going to choose that. And now, as you can see, it will bring you to this window. So this is kind of like your basically like the inputs that are the inputs that are being mapped to your controller, kind of. So you have two options: either map keyboard bindings to the certain buttons and whatever on your controller, which is less than ideal, let's say. Or you can basically go into browse settings. I created my own, so don't worry about that. But you can go into community, and then you will have a gamepad with camera controls. So as you can see, this is the preview. You can apply configuration if you want, but it is essentially what I have over here. It's basically the same. So that's what I did to my pad. But the most important is this window, especially this button. Your X button should be binded as an A on Xbox controller. So you will essentially press an Xbox input instead of an PS4 input. Okay. So I have this applied already, so I don't need it. Like, there you go. This is my pad. Everything is correct over here. Now, if we go into the save file after you've done that, if you go into the if you've done everything, you click done, and there will be like a small pop-up window in this corner, kinda, or wherever you have like Steam notifications, that the game will load like controller configuration or something like that, and the name of that configuration will pop up. That means you've done it correctly. Now let's see exactly what effect that has on our game. Is fairy storage possible just by that one change? And as you can see, if I press my inputs, like genuinely, it just says that it's PS4 inputs, but like those are basically the Xbox inputs mapped to our PS4 controller. So it works differently than it seems, kind of. Now I just go over here, I press triangle and then try a couple of times and Spyro just starts going. So it's as easy as that. You just need to change everything as I've done in this video, and voila, it works suddenly. Very cool.